You know, to us, our landscapes are a thing of beauty, but to a deer, they look like lunch. Deer can do several hundred or even thousands of dollars worth of damage to a landscape. But there's things we can do to prevent the problem. One alternative is to fence them out. There are several different types of fencing that work well against deer. The key is to make sure the fence is tall enough. Now, you may use a beautiful ornate iron fence, but it needs to be at least about 7 feet tall to effectively keep out deer. Some people utilize electric fencing, but in a residential setting that doesn't always work very well. One of the ways deer cause damage is by rubbing their horns against young trees and shrubs. About the only way to protect against this is to wrap a tall mesh wire fence around the plant. It's not exactly beautiful to look at, but at least it keeps them away until the plant has a chance to get a little bit taller and tougher. Once the stem's about 3 inches in diameter, they're not going to tend to do any damage to it. Another way of keeping deer away is to scare them away. Now, in our urban neighborhoods, running a radio at night or some other such device is not going to tend to scare the deer. They're used to human sounds. But there are sprinklers that are operating on a motion sensor. They just come on for a short burst and tend to startle the deer out of areas. They would rather avoid an area like that unless they're just really hungry. They're also great for keeping other unwanted visitors out of the landscape. With your common sense tip on barring Bambi from the landscape, I'm Skip Richter.